Fellas, what's up? Fellarettes, fellas. That's not, I don't want to forget the ladies, because I know ladies watch too. But, welcome. I am Mike. Y'all know who I am. We're at the lab, MCGA. You ever have one of those days that just, it don't go. It just don't go. Well, today was that day for me. This is Tuesday, day after Labor Day. This is going to be probably a Thursday video at this point. So started a project a couple of days ago and it just didn't go. In hindsight, I probably went about it the wrong way. That's fine. I may eventually try to redo it, or I don't know. Nothing, it's just a cosmetic thing, but I'm a perfectionist. I feel like it should be done perfectly, blah, blah, blah. So I got a trapper in trade a couple days ago, and it's a trapper that had the pocket clip on it. Well, I've had them before, and I just don't like the pocket clip on it. They don't ride low enough. So I took it off. Well, then it leaves holes. I don't like the holes either. So I went about trying to remedy that. I reused the screws and retained them with a high bond Loctite 680. This is what I used to put together with when I used to do that, because I lost all mine in a boating accident. So the first one went okay. When I went to cut it off, the head cut off fine. Went to cut the second one off, and I don't know if it just didn't bond or what, but that screw went, it's gone. Well, lucky for me, I actually found it, put it back in, redid it, not thinking that there's a chunk of that screw missing, but it is missing. So put it back in and went back through the process. Well, when I got it cut off, started filing it down even with the bolster, I realized that groove that was cut initially when I cut it off was at the level of the bolster. So now it's lower. Half of the screw is lower. So this is what it turned out like. That one is okay. Granted, the bolster and the screws are two totally different materials. There's number two. What I should have done is drilled it out. I should have got nickel silver pins. Should have done it like that. And peened it. Did all that. Well, I didn't, because I'm human. So we're just going to leave it like that. I'm going to rock it. I may eventually revisit it. I had a brother reach out to me, see if I wanted to do his. I don't want to do his now until I get this figured out. So until then, I'm not going to do it. So on today's video, we're going to start it today. Today's Tuesday. I'm going to try to get it wrapped up maybe tomorrow. We're going to do a little cleaning up, light cleaning up, because there ain't much wrong with this one. This is a big girl. I like them. Now I know why Harold has so many of them. Old HT, you heard me. Fellas, yes, I know, it's a Frontier. I love them. This is a 4624 Imperial Frontier folding hunter. And this is fresh out of the mail. I don't think it's ever been sharpened. I don't think it has. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's got a factory grind on it, because the grind's in the bevel. There's no wearing. The handle right here, let me see. Let's see if they can pick it up. Right there. There's a crack in the handle right there. I don't care. Don't bother me. These jokers right here are expensive. I lucked out on this one. I put a bid on it with 3 days left. I was the only bidder. Let's just say I got it for a lot less than what they're going for now. I mean, I've seen them $100, $70, $80, $100. Selling for $70, $80, or $100. I'm not gonna spend that kind of money. So I mean, it's all there. It has not been touched. Don't think. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's never been used, never been sharpened at least. It's got a wonky factory grind, like the bevel's real thin on one side, thicker on the other. That's what kind of tells me it's factory grind, and you can see the lines in it. But yeah, it's in really good shape. So I'm gonna dunk it in the mineral oil overnight, and then we'll come back to this on the next day, and we'll get it cleaned up. We'll get these bolsters shined up. Not gonna do much shining on the blades because I think I'm gonna leave them after they come out of the mineral oil. I get them cleaned up. There's a little peppering on that one. We'll see how well that comes out. Maybe just some light sanding with like some 2000 grit. Perfect. So, yeah, let's do it. All right, guys. So I have pulled this Frontier Folding Hunter out of the oil. It's set overnight. Bear with me. I think I am coming down with something. So. That time of year, I guess. So literally just wiping it off, and it is, so all the other Frontiers that I've had up until then, the handles are a matte finish. And even though this is even straight out of the oil, there's still a matte finish. This still has its glossy finish on it. So this was not in horrible shape. I've really got to think about my next steps as far as cleaning and preservation. I need to finish getting the oil out of it, but it's got it snap. It had it snap before the oil. So I think what we'll do is we'll work on just finish cleaning it up, and we'll go from there. It may just need a little bit of buffing, but it's got some grime in the pivots, in the channels. And I was looking at it, and you can look where right here is where some tarnish or pitting or whatever you want to say, it starts. And I bet you this thing's set in a sheath and never got took out. And that's what pokes out above that sheath, kind of like on a 110 sheath where it's got the flat. These have the same thing. And I think that's what that is. So that was pretty neat. So let me get the camera moved back around, and we'll see what we can get into. So y'all hold on. All right, so like I said, this is in really, really good shape, but there's crud in the pivots. And there's crud down in, well, not that much. There's a little bit of stuff down in there, so we'll finish getting all this cleaned out, and then we'll move on. Just going to use the pick, some paper towels. This does not need a whole lot. I thought this was going to be more of a project than it is, which is fine that it is not, but I was expecting to have a little bit of work. Look at that. Now that is just the mineral oil and whatever was in there. I have not done anything else to it. I almost wonder if that's like some sort of cosmoline or... Guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep clearing my throat. So, because I think this is such an unused knife, I wonder if that, because there's like a green tint to it, I wonder if that's the oil that it was packed in. And now I want to know where the darn sheath is at. This is an eBay find, so there's not like I can go back to the store and look or anything like that. So this one looks like we can get back underneath the tang and the pivots a little bit. Like, I don't even need to do the whole sandpaper trick down in the in the channels. They're pretty spotless. Like, there's a shine on there's a shine on the brass. That usually isn't there. Like, unless it's a new knife or very unused knife, that's not there usually. So I'm very happy with this. I know I spoke a little bit about the initial purchase, and let's just say it was less than 30 bucks. This is going to be a forever knife. It will not go anywhere. It'll stay in the collection, just because I have such an affinity for the Frontiers. And I think this, and there's a Muskrat coming, hopefully, excuse me, in the next little bit. And I think that's just about going to round out this family. Excuse me. So let's get these channel in the pivot channels up here. 0 cent crud. There we go. There. Not bad, but just, you know, dust sitting. You know, my other videos, I've kind of done cutaways, or I've started to, just to shorten the videos up, but this one's just not gonna be, there's not gonna be any sanding, it doesn't look like. Like, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of polish, and probably just hand polish, because the bolsters are just a little scratched up, but they're not bad. There's still good shine on the Delrin, or the plastic or synthetic or whatever the handles are made of. There's a little bit of pitting there. Let's hit that pitting with a little bit of Neverdol. I've got some 2000 grit, but it has, the blades still have, and I don't know if you can even see it in this video, but still has the grind marks on it from the factory, and I don't really want to get rid of that. So let's see if this Neverdol will do the trick enough. I don't think it's gonna do it. Oh, that's just some trash from that pivot. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna cut away. I'm gonna do a little light sanding with some 2000 grit, and then we'll be right back. Y'all just hold on. All right, guys, so what I have done is, you saw me hit it with the Neverdol, and I just wasn't happy with what I was getting. So I have this 1000 grit sponge. I also have some 1500 and 2000 sandpaper, and literally, like, that's all I needed was just this little bit. So I went through and sanded the blades, there was a little bit of peppering. I got most of that gone. So as you can see, there's still a little bit there, but it's not as bad as it was. And then there wasn't anything on this Skinner blade, but to match the other blade, I went ahead and sanded it as well. And then also, I did some 400 over the back springs and the liners. So now what I'm going to do is just going to lightly polish these back springs, the liners, and then the liners on this side. Maybe hit the bolsters, and then just make sure all of my brass is good and clean and shiny, and then that'll pretty much be it. So y'all hold on, we'll be right back. Guys, that's pretty much got us on this one. I'm just getting the rest of my stuff cleaned up here, and we will go over this, and we will call it a wrap. Kind of a longer one today from my last little restoration cleanup video. But, hey. All right, let's get this old funky towel out of the way. So here we have the Frontier Folding Hunter, model number 4624. Let me get in the middle of the screen here. It's got the long clip point blade, and it has a swooping Skinner blade. So it is all cleaned up. It's going to ooze oil for a little bit out of these joints, but everything's good and polished. The bolsters are good and polished. They're full of fingerprints. Let me wipe it off with my shirt here. This nickel silver, man, you get it shiny and that's it. So she's all cleaned up. She's polished, cleaned up. All the little tarnish and the peppering and stuff is all gone. The blades are good and clean. I may hit them one more time with maybe some 2000 grit, because I'm seeing some other stuff now that's really not coming up on the camera. But yeah, that's it. We're done with this one. I appreciate it, guys. We will see you on the next one. Probably going to be Sunday. Sunday looks like it's working pretty good for my views, so sorry. Also, if you're seeing this, there might be some of these slips left. Right now, I have 3 small ones and 1 big one left. The big one will fit a 75 pattern case or a full-size trapper. These are perfect for your Saudis or whatever else. You're welcome to hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up on email. The links for all of my social media is in the header for my YouTube page. And yeah, that's it, guys. So like, share, subscribe, tell everybody you know about us. We're always doing some good stuff around here. Until the next time, guys, y'all stay up. Peace.